Join me as I take on the challenge of living like a druid for a week and see what happens when I try to connect with nature in a whole new way. I've always been drawn to the idea of being a druid, one of those ancient Celtic priests who worshipped the land and lived in harmony with nature. There's something romantic about it, don't you think? The thought of leaving behind the hustle and bustle of city life and reconnecting with the natural world on a deep level. That's exactly what I set out to do, and in this video, I'll be sharing my journey with you. One of the biggest challenges I face when trying to embody the lifestyle of a druid was overcoming the misconceptions about what it means to be one. People often think of druids as hippies who just want to live in the woods and smoke weed all day, but it's so much more than that. It's about respecting the land, honoring the cycles of nature, and recognizing the interconnectedness of all living things. It takes a lot of discipline and dedication, and it's not for the faint of heart. Another challenge I faced was dealing with the expectations of those around me. When I told my friends and family that I was going to try living like a druid for a week, they thought I was crazy. They didn't understand why I would want to give up the comforts of modern life and rough it in the woods. But for me, it was about breaking free from the constraints of society and tapping into a deeper sense of purpose and meaning. As I delved deeper into the druid lifestyle, I started to realize just how much I had been taking nature for granted. I mean, think about it, we're constantly surrounded by the sounds of traffic, the glow of screens, and the hum of machinery. It's easy to forget that there's a whole world out there that's been ticking along just fine without us for millions of years. And when you take the time to really listen to the forest, to feel the earth beneath your feet, and to smell the scent of the trees, it's like a whole new dimension opens up. But it wasn't all easy, of course. There were times when I felt like giving up, like when it started pouring rain and I was stuck in my tent with nothing to do but listen to the sound of the raindrops. Or when I got sick from drinking stream water and had to take a break to recover. It was tough, but it was also a valuable learning experience. As I continued on my journey, I started to notice the little things, the way the sunlight filters through the trees, the sound of the wind rustling through the leaves, the smell of the earth after a rainstorm. It was like my senses had been awakened, and I was seeing the world for the first time. And in those moments, I felt a deep sense of connection to the natural world, a sense of belonging that I'd never experienced before. One of the most significant moments for me during this journey was when I participated in a ritual to honor the full moon. I'd read about druid rituals in books, but to actually experience it for myself was something entirely different. It was like I'd tapped into this deep, primal energy that was coursing through my veins. I felt alive, connected, and at peace all at once. As I look back on my journey, I realized that becoming a druid isn't just about living in the woods and worshipping trees, it's about recognizing the interconnectedness of all living things, and finding a sense of purpose and meaning in that. It's about cultivating a deeper sense of respect and reverence for the natural world, and recognizing our place within it. So that's my journey as a druid in a nutshell. It was challenging, it was rewarding, and it was life-changing. And if you're anything like me, curious about the druid lifestyle and how you can connect with nature in a deeper way, then I invite you to check out my next video, where I'll be sharing some practical tips and techniques for living more in harmony with the earth. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment below with your thoughts on the druid lifestyle.